What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bailey B. I am the enlightened entertainer. I like to entertain and educate at the same time. And as you can see behind me, the topic of today's talk is why I practice yoga. Now, before I get into this talk, I remember when I was telling a good friend of mine when I was working at the YMCA back in Orlando, Florida, that I wanted to learn how to become an instructor to teach people how to practice yoga. And one of the things she said, why are you trying to learn how to do yoga? Why are you practicing? Why you want to teach people how to do yoga? Yoga is something of the devil. Why are you trying to call in all these different gods in your body? And I found that funny. And just so recently, last year, a good friend of mine tagged me in a post on Instagram explaining why the church put a negative stigma on yoga. First and foremost, what I want to say to you all is anything that they're telling you not to do, to run away from, or that is evil or that's bad for you, 9 times out of 10, that's what you ought to be studying. That's what you ought to go and check out. But the reason why church and religion put a bad stigma on yoga is because when they went over, these European people, they went over to India and to these different places where they practice yoga. These people had what one would call supernatural powers. And when I say supernatural, supernatural just means the natural that is just not understood yet. So when they found people that had clairvoyance, these people could do magical things with their body, like stand on top of their heads. They could almost levitate. These people had the ability to read other people's minds. They had the ability to astral travel. And so the reason why the church don't and didn't want people to practice yoga is because they don't want you to gain full access to your mental faculties, your higher mental faculties. So that's why they put a negative stigma on yoga. But why did I start practicing yoga? So if you don't know, I got diagnosed with Crohn's disease around 2009, 2010. Had to have emergency surgery. I spent 14 days and 14 nights in the hospital. I went into the hospital weighing 180 pounds. Football Bailey, I was training for the NFL at the time. Left out of the hospital weighing 149 pounds. No muscles, just skin and bones. And so after that happened, I went on a search to find out about God, and I wrote in my journal. I was like, well, if there are any secret powers or supernatural powers or superpowers that people have, then I wanted to know about them. And I stumbled upon a book called The Secret Teachings of Jesus. And in the Secret Teachings of Jesus, they talked about how Jesus went over and trained with some Buddhist monks and how they taught him about chakras and activating your chakra and kundalini energy so that you may access your full power. So I remember in the Bible, it's always fascinated me as a kid. They said that um, Jesus said that what I have done, you shall do, and greater. And had always had a fascination with that quote, and I always wondered what he meant by those things. And what I found out and I discovered is that yoga helps you activate those higher faculties. So the word yoga means to unite or union. Um, and the union between your higher self and your lower self, or the union between your mind and your body. And some of the things that I found and discovered about yoga is that it's helped me uh, to be a lot more calm, a lot more relaxed. It's also increased my energy vibration. It's also made me look a lot more youthful than I am. A lot of times people very oftentimes mistake my age. Um, so those just small benefits. Your boy is a lot more flexible. I can actually touch my toes, put my forehead on my knees. I'm really proud of that. And one of another things that I love about yoga is that it is constantly challenging me. Me being a former athlete, I love challenges. I love when there's something that I just quite can't do, but if I practice and study or do it consistently enough, that I will improve. And yoga is one of those things. One great thing about yoga is you can practice it across the board, no matter your athleticism, your religious background, how your body function. I've learned the other day, shout out to Indigo Yoga Studio. Stacy was telling me that they have yoga for people that are in wheelchairs. I've taught chair yoga. There's many benefits to yoga, but I just wanted to make this quick video today to talk to you all about why I practice yoga with the hopes to encourage you to begin your own practice. So you might say, Bailey, I don't know about yoga. I don't know where to learn. So I'm gonna give you a quick lesson really quick. So throughout this practice, all I want you to do is just inhale through your nose and exhale out your nose. Good. You just practice yoga. Here go another one. Good. You're gonna inhale up, just holding your palms up, inhaling up, and exhaling down. Even if you're sitting down, do it. Inhale up and exhale down. One of the great things about yoga is a lot of things that you learn on the mat and that you practice on the mat, you actually take out into the real world. So again, I just want to make a quick video encouraging you and inspiring you all to begin your own yoga practice. I want to end this video today as saying namaste, which means the divine in me, respects the divine in you. And remember, blessings don't come to you, they come through you. So go out today and be the blessing. Peace.